Hello everybody, this is Jack Leeson with MajorLeagueTrading.com coming at you with your market technical trade plan for the week of October 8th through the 13th. Let's take a look at the highlight news events for the week. Starting, really the first thing we have that's of significant impact is going to be manufacturing production out of the Great Britain pound at 4:30 a.m. on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday at 2 p.m., we're going to have the FOMC meeting minutes. On Thursday at 8:30, we're going to have PPI and unemployment claims. And then at 10:30 a.m., you're going to have the ECB President Draghi speaking. Crude oil inventories are going to be at 11 a.m. on Thursday. Friday, we're going to have CPI and core CPI, as well as core retail sales and retail sales for the US dollar. So those are the important news events of the week. Let's take a look at a couple of markets here. I'm going to be focusing on oil, gold, the Russell, and USD CAD. I would like to start off with gold here. Now, if you take a look at this chart, one of the things that I noticed on this move on Friday is that we had a pretty sharp down move that began just as the NYSE market was opening, coming out of those unemployment numbers on Friday. And then we completely reversed and closed at high of the day in gold. So to back this out on a daily chart and just mark the low, anytime I see a reversal, I always go back to, what stopped us? Where was the actual low? So if you see what the low is here, this 1262.6, that is a gap from the 8th of August to 9th. So you can see we actually gapped up higher here. And we have finally come back now and have filled that gap in gold. This very well could be a swing low going forward, and I really want to pay attention to if buyers come back in the market in gold. The open of the contract was right at 1266.5, and so this entire futures contract since rollover going back to July 26 is now pretty much even. So what I'm going to be looking for this week in gold is a continuous reversal. Going into Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, I would really like to see the market continue to hold these lows. We should really not take them out on a daily time frame. And if we can actually come back and hold above this 1268 and continue to see buying pressure above last week's swing high from Wednesday, which is up at 1285, I'm going to be looking for potential long setups in the gold market. Moving on to oil. Oil has pulled back in a really deep sell-off, really deep pullback once again. And what we've run into is the levels we had broken out in September. So these previous highs from September 6th, the 7th, and the 8th broke out on the 13th and 14th. We traded back into those levels. Previous resistance becomes support. The previous support level that broke are these lows from the 4th of October, and that is a 49.82. What I'll be looking for is for oil to get back above that 49.82 and then possibly run back into the original resistance levels at 51.62. So if we get above 49.82 on a daily close, I'm going to be looking for potential long trading setups for continuation up into what I determine a higher resistance is, which I believe is all the way up towards 51.62. And crude oil inventories are pushed back, I believe, because of Columbus Day. So they're on Thursday instead of our usual Wednesday for crude oil inventories. Moving on to the next market, which is the Russell. For a year-to-date performance, the Russell is the most underperforming market. But funny enough, over the last 20 days, this market, pretty much since the lows in August, has been on an incredible tear. And from that low in August to where we closed, that has been a 12% move in roughly 34 trading days. So 12% over 34 trading days. Just taking a very quick look at this daily chart, it's pretty obvious to see that the Russell is in an extremely aggressive bull trend right now. And we, for a while here, up until recently, this is really the first time we have flagged higher here. Almost every single day inside of this move had a higher high. In fact, there was only one candle in a period of, let's see, we had a 18 trading day period where only one candle was red. So we had one down day, one negative close over a period of 18 days. That's pretty incredible, and should go to show that the Russell is very, very strong here. This is our first consolidation. I do think that it continues to move higher and be the leader here in this market. I would be concerned if we get back below the 1500 level in the Russell. That would make me think that momentum is running out. But right now, going into next week, I'm looking for the Russell to tack on at least another 12 points. My upside profit target is 1523.9, and my support levels are 1506.9 and 1503.6. So those are the two levels I'm looking to trade for support right now, looking for a continuation to the upside in the Russell or /RTY. Moving on then to the USD CAD, which I have determined to have support at 124.98, and I've set an alert there. I also have a support level at 124.67, which I'm going to set an alert right now. These are the two levels I would like to participate on this week. Now, we really did have a nice move Thursday, and we've pulled back inside of that move. If we can come down to that 124.98, hold those levels, this is the consolidation we had before we had broken out. And when we retest those levels, I'm going to anticipate them to be support, mark them up, and set alerts. Now, we very well could hold above this low, which was bought into the end of the day on Friday. And if that happens and we get back above the previous high of Friday, I'll be looking for a more aggressive long sequence. But right now, I'm going to be patient for 124.98 and 124.67. Those are the two levels I'm looking at in the USD CAD. But that's going to be or conclude the video for this week. If you like this content, make sure to like the video on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Major League Trading. Feel free to check out our other YouTube videos. You can find us on Instagram as well, just Major League Trading. I hope you find this information useful. Everybody trade safe, and I'll see you guys on next week's technical trade plan breakdown. Thank you and take care.